Well, welcome back. This is the second installment of the long form content for 12 startups in 12 months. And I think that's going to be the switch. Instead of short form daily content, I think we're going to go for long form weekly content where it's just a recap of the week, recounting kind of the main events of the week, including the highs and the lows. I think I need to document more of the lows to really showcase what the true life is like for a entrepreneur and wannabe founder. This was just an intro towards what you should expect in this video. I'm looking forward to your feedback. Just finished the night celebrating my cousin's birthday. Not gonna lie, a bit more of a tame one. Maybe I'm getting older now, but yeah, just not able to do it the same. But although did kind of ruin her at I forgot the name now, beer pong. That's what it is. But yeah, definitely ruined her at that. But cheeky bit of fooling in the morning. Luckily, I'm not hungover at all. Can just work for another day, hopefully. Got some things to do. Schedule, actually, what the kind of overarching goals are for each week. Like the overall aims for times, improvements made in XYZ goal, and of course, the good old filling routine in the mornings. Plan that all out if I have time. Probably have to celebrate a bit more with Archie. That's a wrap for Nottingham soon, but I'll give you some more clips of the overall city. So, nice. Improvements have been made. Now the algorithm not only can update our revenue tracking sheet with new orders for both stores, actually the messaging side as well. So the automated messaging can be completed by the algorithm now. Actually, if we scroll up, we'll actually see a message that the algo sent. Come on. I annoyingly spammed one person just to make sure that it works. Would be even nice, which currently 3D Sellers is limited. You can only do initial automated messages. What would be really good is to do a secondary automated message after checking if it's been 4 to 5 hours, because that's one of our processes because of sizing concerns. Really good progress so far. And yeah, just tracking. I'll show you an update on the tracker. Nothing too much out of the whim. A lot of miscellaneous tasks, but as you can see, a lot of it is heavily focused on eBay currently. But I think that's the plan, just squeeze as much revenue as possible from e-commerce to hopefully squeeze all of that profit into nice juice with the app development, hiring some developers to help me out. I'm probably planning on taking a Udemy course to help me with front end and back end development, but there's a few nice courses still online for free that I'll still go through. Just finished up at the gym. Only really going once per week right now because I don't want to die for badminton, but at least going once per week makes it easier to go twice per week. That's the thinking. In St. John's Courts once again, little show around. Me and my friend Jayon were playing some badminton. Good break. Getting back into it over the weekend because of knots and it just being too cold. I didn't really get to play, but it feels good to be back in court. It's my enjoyment, it's my fun. It's a nice break. Good work in the morning as well. I might show you a bit of the game as well. It's singles, so we'll see how it goes. Come on. I think my brain's just reminded me how much I want this. I don't even know why I want this, the want or desire to just create something. But yeah, that kind of desire is re-emerging. I had a period of time where the balance was getting like nicer, I guess, but wasn't working as hard. Just semi enjoying life slash the focus wasn't there on the business stuff. But yeah, my brain, I'm starting to think more and more about what needs to be done to eventually be in a position where I can say I've created something of value to the local community around me or the large community around me. But yeah, this is how kind of obsessive I'm getting, which is for me a sign that my desire is coming back. But I think I'm literally gonna document kind of my daily times it takes for certain actions. So this is more e-commerce side. I have one for the e-commerce app development, and then even with YouTube, editing, uploading, all these sorts of things, ideation. But yeah, the kind of focus and drive is coming back, which is nice to see in a way. Maybe the balance might go, but I hope this resurgence of the focus can really kind of help me take this business to where I want it to be. Really random set of events, but this is the end of the Monday now. Didn't get much practical work done, completely got all the e-commerce stuff going just fine. I'll show you probably tomorrow morning the kind of recount of the timings, the efficiency, all those sorts of things. But a really random set of events. When I was coming back from badminton, I randomly saw that my neighbour's car boot was open. Funnily enough, the first time I looked at it, I was like, they're smart enough. They're probably, there's a reason for this. Went and parked my bike, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just check. Went and knocked on the door. Bear in mind, we haven't really had a long form conversation, and we've lived next to each other in 18 years. Just kind of epitomizes Western society, which is quite funny because our parents, they were first generation movers, so they're technically not from the society, but it's, yeah, epitomizes Western society. But we had a really interesting conversation, and one that might segue into some form of business sort of relationship with their daughter, actually, their eldest one. She's kind of an interior designer, but is actually currently working with 3D printers to create lanterns and kind of these home decor type items. Really random set of events, but really nice family. We've always known that we're kind of high-by friendship, acquaintances previous to this, but now probably hopefully friends, and eventually maybe sort of, bigger than that, deeper than that. Maybe external family, those sorts of things, those sorts of words could be put, the business sort of relationship. The ideal one for me is a sort of family sort of relationship where everyone's winning, everyone's eating. There's enough a slice of the pie for everyone, right? Hopefully. That's the ideal. We'll see how reality treats that ideal. But yeah, really fortunate. Hopefully tomorrow we can kind of schedule a time for us to discuss this kind of further, because we have expertise in this kind of eBay, Etsy, advertising, dropshipping space, this e-commerce space, this selling side, but we're not really great at the creation side, the product side, actually increasing the quality of the products. So this would be a great ideal for us if we're able to work out some form of, partnership agreement where she can maybe supply the products that she makes towards us directly to the customer, basically keeping the dropshipping-esque model, but with better, higher quality products. It would be really amazing, and tomorrow I'll give you more of an update. But yeah, random set of events. I think the pin to put onto this story as well is random acts of kindness. You never know where they'll go, and luck can really take you far. Randomly this boot was open, and luckily my brain decided to do a nice thing, which is thank you. Yeah, becoming a better person, hopefully, each and every day. But yeah, that random act of kindness ended up being a great random act of kindness for me. I got a great conversation, met the family, saw amazing Christmas kind of celebrations. They were already starting to decorate the Christmas tree, those sorts of things. I mean, it is December, but yeah, it's nice to see that their family's doing great as well. Yeah, but I'll give you updates tomorrow. Looking forward to it, but let's have a good rest. The phone will go away now. Sorry, phone. Bye. Sorry. Didn't actually get to recording much content today. It was kind of a standard day in the morning and proceeding to fill some more. But what was really great was had the meeting today with Busain. Hopefully she doesn't mind me saying her name, but technically she's already an influencer, she doesn't matter. But yeah, just had a meeting with her, and the kind of discussion went really, really well. We kind of kind of went over the things we already aligned with the previous day in the dinner, but now spoke to my co-partners as well, co-founders, and they're really aligned. I mean, it's what we really wanted for the e-commerce. The e-commerce, the problem was the products, the quality is really low because of where we get them from. We're sourcing from China, AliExpress, which are just mass produce, not very great labor, as in the labor for them probably, they're paid bad, plus just hours worked is terrible. So yeah, nothing's really going for that model in terms of value to society other than the money it gives to us, I guess. So yeah, we were really hunting for a new niche, for a new store, and this is just super perfect. The niche is lanterns, something we've already delved into. The products are actually way higher quality, and we work directly with the creator, the designer. It's really magical, and it's kind of the next stage of e-commerce for us. It's still in potential, of course. I'm quite excited, as you can tell by this. I'll put up some kind of links of like some of the products that you could see. Just the lanterns, and she 3D prints them with various molds, which allow the usage of concrete and stone, these recyclable materials to be used for the lamps. Some are resin, of course, just for the 3D print, but most of it is recyclable, really reusable material, which is lovely, and they look great. She's a great designer, and I'm hoping we can kind of take this somewhere far. But really nice next leap up for e-commerce if we take it, and if we can take it and we work with it well, because it has a great potential to become a brand, and a brand that's just bigger than e-commerce, a brand that could actually segue into an interior design business as well. Of course, that's later on, and we'll have to discuss things like that, but I'm really intrigued, really hopeful, and yeah, let's see where that goes.
The frequency. 2. Choose an agent framework. Use tools like Scrappy for Python or automation tools like Celium for dynamic interactions.
Thank you. That was really interesting. Thanks, GPT.
I'm glad you found it interesting. If you have more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
That was really weird, but interesting. That was my kind of first long-form discussion with our new member of Aviini, you can call it. He's always been there, GPT, and good old Copilot. But yeah, GPT kind of gave some interesting ideas on a random thought I was just having, because obviously the human eye can do a lot of kind of niche analysis just from a lot of searching about different competitors, different things like that. But imagine if you could just scrape all of the data from your website, put it into Claude, and then get Claude to bring you those insights on, okay, what products are our store, what are the main niches in our store, and then go utilize that information to then search your competitors by identifying which niches are your main ones, which products are your main ones, and then scrape that, then put it back in to the Claude, and then get even more insights about what products, what pricing, what descriptions, titles, these sorts of things that your competitors are using, so that you can use it. That is a really, really cool way of identifying new listings and new products to put out. So I'm intrigued. I'm hoping it's something that's doable with code within a reasonable amount of time. I've got plenty of things to work on as well, coming soon, especially with the potential store and brand creation with Busain and her lantern type products, her LED lamps. But yes, really interesting, and I will catch up soon.